This is good, because you actually, it works with you two. I'm sure there's not like a plan or a rota as such, but it just kind of, you know, whoever's working, the other one does the caring.
Yeah, it is really like that, and we're really good because we're both busy. Obviously, you know, some months for me are full on, and then you have to hold the fort for a whole month or two with work, which is a lot. And you do,
I don't mind.
You are great. And then when I have time off,
it's balanced out, because you always look after me if I'm at work. He always cooks dinner and has the kids ready for me, so I know I'm lucky on that one.
But that's a proper partnership.
So we're going to cut it into squares that basically they depend on the size of the sausage. So we're going for small sausages. Stop looking at me out the corner of your eye. So
we said you've got 4, you know, just now. Another one, maybe? Would you ever have another wee baby?
Yeah, you do realise, I think, after changing that many nappies, you do start to go, I'm not sure anymore.
You're not sure.
I'm 45. I reckon I've still got
You're a child.
Couple of years left in
baby.
me, but I'm not sure. Not sure.
If it happens, it happens.
Yes.
If it happens, it happens. Just enjoy practising.
This is the one, though, that is the magic ingredient. You say turmeric? I will say turmeric. I say turmeric.
I say turmeric.
Oh, really? OK. Well, whatever she said.
Obviously, you would get asked for photographs, but the kind of tables were turned on you a wee bit, weren't they, with a couple of Russian tourists?
They were so lovely. They came up and said, because just before this, we'd been asked by a couple of British tourists if we can have photos. So when...
And you're always really good like that. You just say, yeah, well, why wouldn't you?
When the third lot came and they said, photo? I said, sure. Would you like Emily in it or just me? And they said... No, can you take photo of us? I was like, of course. Why would
so they just wanted you to take the picture? That's hilarious.
I just enjoyed the moment. It was so funny. So I took a quick selfie with him.
You're laughing at me.
I was really
crouched
laughing.
down. Oh, that was quite funny.
He took it very seriously. He was taking different angles.
Oh, right, so they got a lot of photographs from
I took a great photo, and it could be something I would consider later on. And here's the thing. My dad, I got offered a recording deal at 16. I was live on TV, and it happened on TV, and so Dad kind of couldn't say no.
Right.
But he signed a contract on my behalf, because you have to be 18 to sign, saying he can't do anything until he leaves school. And I found that really hard, because I was like, Dad, what if they change their mind? Why are you doing this? Best thing Dad ever did.
Of course.
I get offers all the time, junior especially, and I just say, look, there's time.
Of course.
I just want him to concentrate on his school. You know, he will have all his life. And the longer it takes for him to get what he wants to do, the better he's going to become at his craft anyway. That's the way I
That's very wise,
think.
actually.
I'm trying. I don't know how much control I'm going to have, but at the moment, it's working OK.
So there's lots and lots of things going on in your life. I don't know how you manage to get the energy to do it. You said coffee helps you a little bit, but you look really well, Pete. You look great.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, I've got a wife that's very calm, and I think that her way of dealing with things is very calm. So it creates a calmness in the house, and then I'm calm, and you know, it's a nice atmosphere. Look, there are times when the lack of sleep gets to you, but it's all done with love, and and you know, you look at what you've got and you think, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. You know, I can't believe it. I'm so grateful. My dad used to say that to me. Mum and Dad used to say, you know, what we do for you, with the accent. I don't have that accent. And at first I used to do it for me. You know, I wanted to achieve this. I wanted to be on stage. And now I'm thinking, bring on the work, because what I'm doing is for them, you know. Everything I'm thinking, they can have this when they're older, they can have that when they do it.
It's more opportunities for them, isn't it? It's not so much material things, but it's just opportunities, should they want to.
And their schooling and, you know, all these things. You think about these things, which you don't necessarily think about when you're on your own.
Any family going through this, it's very, very difficult. And I know that Emily, your wife, was such a great rock to you when you were going through this. But it must have affected your relationship as well, because it does, doesn't it?
It did. I mean, I remember saying to her, because I was a mess after my brother, as all my family were, and she was right there with me till the very end. And I remember 2 months later saying to her, you've got 2 options. You either stick with me through this or let me go, because I'm a mess. I remember saying that. I couldn't function, I couldn't, you know, and some families will understand. You know, there's families, we're extra close as brothers, you know. Sure. And she said, well, there's no question. Of course I'm going to stand by you, and we're going to get you through it. And she got me through it. And that's why I always say she's my rock, because of how she was with me.
So wonderful. I think that. Well,
How are you anyway? I've not
I
seen
was
you
just
for a
going to
while.
ask you how you are.
I'm grand. So everything's okay?
Everything's
good?
great. I'm a lucky man. I'm surviving on very little sleep at the moment. Coffee's my best friend.
I just remember saying that you might do another reality show. I mean, I know we saw that, but I don't know. I mean, because I know Emily's not that
Yeah.
keen, is she? You know, because she doesn't particularly even like you putting stuff on Instagram and things.
The thing is, you know, thankfully I left at a real high. You
Yes.
know, the show was rating so well. Some say I was a bit mad to end it when I did, but it was a great opportunity because other things then came from that.
Sure.
I think that because we're piloting quite a lot of shows at the moment, I'm not quite sure reality's the right thing at the moment. And if I ever do go back into that area, it'll be with a twist. It'll be something different,
Yeah.
but not sure. There's other things, there's some big fish to fry at the
Because
moment.
obviously you're a protective dad, and as we know, there's been loads and loads of headlines, there always is, about their mum. How do you protect them from that? Is that difficult?
Right, well, obviously, when it comes to kids and newspapers and the internet, I try my best
Of course.
to avoid them seeing, because there's lots of stories about lots of different things. See how diplomatic I'm being?
No, absolutely. I understand,
you know,
but it's difficult.
but
It must be hard.
yeah. So it's just trying to find, trying to get them to sort of concentrate on other things.
Sure. Take the mind off it.
Of things, yeah, because I think the internet is a bit of a scary place in general, you know.